So I sat here for like 2 minutes talking to myself, going, nobody's commenting. What the heck's going on? Nobody's on this morning? What the heck? I hadn't hit the go live button. Seriously, hope it's not going to be that kind of day. No, I've already been very productive. The camera is more interested in the tree than me. So there we go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Heather Johns. Good morning. Been working on some things this morning, trying to get some things going around. We have some fun stuff that I want to talk about because thank you for shipping your orders, though I wasn't expecting that. Why? I'm sitting here going, did I ship and you hadn't paid the invoice? No, that's not possible. Good morning. Good corning. Good corning to you too. Oh, you place one later and they come together. Oh yeah. Whenever we try to make them, we try to do that. Right? We try to make sure they all go out. I don't like having things sitting there looking at me. Like I'll open the computer and they're like 3 orders to ship. I'm like, good morning, Johanna. Good morning, Mary Reardon, Katrina, Bradley, Christine, Lana. Good morning, Carol. Good morning. So I was really disappointed. I got wrapped up in doing the things that I needed to do, and my coffee got cold. Laura Berwick. Good morning. But yeah, I was talking to myself for a little bit of time, going, what is going on this morning? Is nobody up? Come on, everybody, get out of bed. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. You getting your stuff delivered today? Man, I have been the packing queen. Mr. Fry left on Sunday. So good morning, Joanne Steiger. So everybody that is paid, your stuff is in the mail. So I've just tried to keep up on it. That first day, I had like 30 orders to pack. I'm like, this is fun. So, but I appreciate, and we appreciate everything you guys, your attendance and all the things that you love that we bring through. And I hope you enjoy them when you receive them. We have so many cool things going on with the 12 Days of Christmas. I just bumped up the advertising on it. Tammy Manzo is giving an astrology reading for the 12 Days of Christmas. Now, we're really super excited because we're going to have multiple things to give away each day. So it'll be not just one person wins that whole day's worth of stuff. If there's 4 prizes to give away that day, we'll do 4 different polls for people to receive stuff. So it's going to be a lot of people getting things, and it's really exciting so far. We have, and I've showed you the things we have on the desk, and that's just the things that I have on the desk. But we have, cards. There's going to be multiple decks of cards going. I got new ones in yesterday. We have Dennis's t-shirt, which just cracks me up. So I'll just keep showing that. Right. And this is a nice feeling t-shirt too. It's not like a crappy one. And then we have shamanic wands. We have a bunch of stuff that I just don't even have in here. But so Tammy Manzo has donated an astrology session. And if you've ever had an astrology session with Tammy Manzo, let me tell you what, you guys, I'll just throw her Facebook up here right now. Here it is. She's amazing. She really is. She's truly amazing. Where am I? I'm over here. This is Tammy Manzo's link. She's donating. We have Orgonite coming in the form of a little dragon hatchling out of an egg. Adorable. I don't have her on the webpage yet, but you guys can go to this link right here to sign up and get your name in the pot. And if you are a My Mystical Life member, you will get a whole other name put in there as well. So we're trying to that's the only way you can get a second ticket. It's the only way you can get a second ticket is to be a member. That's the only way. Membership has its benefits. I know. Laura's like, Tammy Manzo. It's so exciting. It is exciting. She's an incredible astrologer, intuitive reader, Akashic record stroller. I mean, she's just really amazing. So there we go with that. So this morning, what do you guys want to talk about? Because we're going to go right into readings this morning. And my guides say this one here. Okay. I don't usually pull from these. I might have just bought a bunch of cards to give away. Full-size cards, full decks of cards to be come on, camera. To be given away over the course of the next couple months. I think what we're going to do is, Laura's like, readings? I think what we're going to do is we're going to open one, do open box opening, and then that's the deck we're going to give away. So I think that's what we're going to do. There's lots of nice ones. I'm like, I want it. I want it. I think I'm coming down in January, Laura, just for a little bit of time. Good morning, everybody. Christine, don't worry about it, girl. It's you. Whenever you can, and feel better with that dental work. Absolutely. There was a lot of stuff that I put in there. There is a Yule log recipe in the newsletter this time. You guys can find the newsletter. It is pinned to the top of My Mystical Life Facebook, or you can find it on Late Bloomers, Healers, and Intuitives as well. That is a group we have. Good morning, Jacqueline. Yeah, I'm going to come down to South Carolina in January, I think. For just a little bit. I can't stay for very long. I'm going to have to help Sam find a space. You need to increase your collection. I increased it by 12 of cards. Stop, Lisa. You've got to. It's time for an intervention. That's why they're being given away. I'm like, Lisa, come on. I almost went and bought more coffee cups. Why? I only drink out of one coffee cup at a time, but they're so cute. Okay, so we're going to pull. We're going to pull for Zenny this morning. Let's do people. Let's just call for people today. I haven't done card shotgun in a while. I have to have a second person here to do card shotgun because it takes, you feel like I have to wear a bit of my lips and face. There's one. It goes quickly and people go, ooh, look what we're doing. This is for Zenny. What a neat reading. So Zenny, what I want to tell you is this morning I woke up feeling like buzzed. You know, you guys, is it time for a coffee cup intervention? It is kind of time for a coffee cup. I had a whole huge tub of coffee cups when we moved. A huge tub, not like a little one, but a big one. And Sam's like, is there anything else to pack from the kitchen? So Zenny, I want to talk about the feelings of being left behind in situations where family might be doing something without you, or where people have stopped talking. How common is this within a family? You need more coffee cups? It's so common within families where there's just little nitpicky stuff that goes on, and we have moments of anger and disillusionment. How hard is it, you guys, when we get older and we realize that our parents are humans and that they make mistakes and family members make mistakes and all those things? And sometimes other people have a hard time with that awareness. They don't see that not everything has to remain the same with somebody throughout life, where they're like, okay, I think that Zenny is going to be this person. She's going to be cookie cutter for the rest of her life. And when you don't remain that cookie cutter person from one point of life and to another, people kind of get disillusioned, right? And this is the card that I'm getting this off of, which has, Ancestor of Exile. And a lot of times this happens with the people that are immobile in their thought processes. They just don't think beyond what's right in front of them. So they get a little bit angry at other people. But I have to let you know that that is what creates the change in the family dynamic. That's how the whole family grows. When one person goes forward, they step forward, they learn, they move forward in their journey in this life, whether it's spiritual or what they just came here to learn from the other side in life between lives. That's how the whole family unit moves forward. The whole soul family moves forward. Not one, and this is what my guys are saying, that the lesson that soul learns is not just for that person. It is a collective. We consider ourselves a collective, right? So keep that in mind, because every time you rebuild and your emotions and you rebuild your relationships with people in your family that are, kind of sometimes shitty. It does happen, right? We have family members that are just like, you're not cookie cutter at all. So when come on, camera, it really loves that Christmas tree behind me. Pay attention. When I'm not magic, it has audio. So when you do that, it does pay attention a little bit more. So just know that every time somebody throws a stone, or every time somebody in your family has an aha moment, you do not have to stay cookie cutter, right? And you're not going to. You're always going to be moving and changing. You have a lot of spiritual growth coming in the next 2 years, and it's going to freak some people out. It's going to freak some people out. So this is what they're talking about. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Spirit of destruction. That's what they're saying. Tearing down the old paradigms and bringing in all that new stuff that you have coming in. Because you're going to be learning so much. Good morning, Tammy. You're going to be learning so much. And you're going to end up being that person in the family that everybody goes to for information. And I'm not talking about psychic information necessarily, but that rock in the family that people want to step to and ask for help or questions, or the organizer as well. Hope that helps. You have some things coming. There's some change coming in your family. Absolutely. I also want to tell you guys that Intuitive Development, Psychic Development Class 1 is coming up in January. Limited number of spaces for this. So Psychic Development 1 comes up in January. You can find that at mymysticallife.com, you guys, I think. Here, let me check my webpage and tell you what I can find. Because sometimes I have no flipping idea. Is it on the front page? Yes, it's directly on the front page of mymysticallife.com. I've been a flurry of internet activity, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It makes sense. Good. Because some days I just feel like I ramble on for fun. No. Just let the words come out the mouth and everything will be fine. I have this channeling feeling today, but we're not going to channel. I really feel connected to, and matter of fact, what I did is I picked up a piece of Moldavite so I'm going to sit today and sit in trance for a while. It was my home. So, Psychic Development 1 starts in January. It is a month-long class. It is, everybody has psychic. Everybody is a psychic, Joanne. Everybody on the face of the planet is a psychic. Good morning, Mr. Fry. The difference is being aware of it. It's the only difference, Joanne. Really, truly, it is. When you start to validate it and recognize it, all of a sudden you start to notice more and more and more, and your guides go, aha, ha ha. So, and we normalize the signs that we get all the time. How many people are more aware of the signs they had than they were a couple years ago? We normalize them because we're told that they are everyday occurrences. And once you start to realize that we're so much more, and those messages are so much more than what you thought they were, all of a sudden they come in abundance. I know, and here's the thing. I've had quite a few students that come on and say, I'm going to learn this, but I'm not a psychic. And by the end of the class, what are they doing? Has anybody else taken a class and decided, oh my gosh, I'm so surprised that I sat there and read that person and didn't know what the hell I was doing? Right? Yeah, Laura's so aware of the signs now. It makes life so awesome. It really, really does. So we have a mediumship development class. Mediumship 1. Mediumship 1 will also be in January. I have there's no such thing as coincidence. You're totally right. I have a requirement for mediumship 1, though. You either have to discuss it with me before you join, or you have to have had taken psychic development 1. It's not fair to throw yourself into the deep end and expect to be a pro, you guys. It just isn't. And that's what a lot of people tried doing in my last class. They're like, I can handle this. I've not taken any psychic classes. I don't read or anything, but I'm going to be a medium. And I'm like, let's slow the roll. Let's enjoy the process. This is supposed to be a beautiful, fun process. This is why we laugh. This is why we get on here and laugh. Because the more you laugh, the more joy you bring into it. The more joy you bring into it, the better your connection. The better your connection, the more your guides want to come in. All these past loved ones want to come in, and it's a lot of fun. We will be having a Psychic Development 2 class coming up in probably March, and we'll have a Mediumship 2 coming up in March as well. So, as well as a Reiki 2, because Reiki 1 is also going to be in January. So we have a lot of things going on in January. We're going to start putting these classes on schedules. You highly recommend the mediumship class or any class. Laura, you're awesome. Thank you. If someone asks you about someone who passed away, can you identify them by the clues that they give you instead of you asking the person? Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to understand, Katrina. Can you identify them by the clues they give you instead of you asking the person if they know? By the clues that the individual is giving you from the other side, that's how we usually bring across the validation. I understand that, Heather. Yeah, letting things flow. Letting things flow. Is the late bloomers class the same as psychic development? Lisa, I believe you've already taken it. Yeah, that's pretty much the same, but it is a different format now. We're not going to sit there and just go through PowerPoints and stuff like that. This is going to be very interactive classes, just a lot of absorbing information rather than watching it, If I asked you about a person who passed, if I ask about someone, I'm trying to if you were to ask me about somebody, I would try to give you information that person wants to give across to validate for the person. Because here's the thing, and you'll see this happen. And I have no problem with this. If I have someone come across that I don't know who it is and nobody else in the feed knows who it is, it doesn't mean that person's not a valid individual from the other side. It just means that nobody's here right now to validate them. You can't be afraid of the no's, right? So you're like, okay, I'm going to set you off to the side. If somebody comes in, then there we go. But when we are bringing somebody across, they give us the clues for the validation for the person that's sitting there, hopefully. Right? The validation is what brings the left brain of the sitter into the aha moment of, okay, this is valid. Because a lot of times people are going to sit. If I go sit in front of a psychic or an intuitive, and I've done this to people, it's horrible. I did this when I first started. I didn't believe in psychics at all. So I didn't. And I didn't believe in mediums, basically. And that validation of, oh my gosh, that is so totally something my grandma said or would say, things like that, engage the left side of the brain. The left side of the brain is the one that says, okay, this is okay to believe. You guys, that's why I really push for new individuals doing psychic work. I love for them to take a Reiki class, because the Reiki gives you that platform to jump from with, okay, I have a sensation. And the person you're working on or yourself says, oh, I absolutely, my hands are on fire. What is going on today? My hands and my guides go, yeah, that we're working. And my own personal energy gives me the validation that something's going on. And the person you're working on possibly says, I feel that. Or were you working on my feet? I felt you touch my back. My head's going, blah, 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 and that's a patented thing, blah, blah, blah. So it's important to get that validation. That's why they come across with clues. And I'm sorry, I went down a rabbit hole. Oh shit, you hear how fast I'm talking? Lisa's in a groove. Instead of you asking us if we know who they are. Oh, I can do it the reverse. Yeah. If you tell me you want to talk to somebody, I can give you the validation. I can give you the information and say, okay, is this the person that, does this description sound like that person? Yeah, that can work that way. I do it every once in a while. Whew. Okay, hold on. I don't know what the connection is today, but okay. Wow. I needed just a second. Just a second to slow down. When I really am in the zone, I just talk so much faster when I am like solidly connected that it just comes right out like that. So, oh my gosh, it's been a while. I can't see who you are. It just says Facebook user. Today is my grandson's Christian's 8th heavenly birthday. Blessings from heaven, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, hi, Leanne. Which Leanne? Is that my cousin Leanne? Is that my cousin Leanne? All I see is Facebook user. I can't see profiles. No, Leanne Brooks. Okay. I can't see. Okay, so let's go on. Welcome. Hi, good to see you. Let's see. I'm scrolling through the feed, seeing who I want to pull for this morning. It's a good morning for it. Julie Alexander, are you still here? Julie Alexander, are you still here? It's a really good reason to hang out for a while, you guys. I know, Julie, I have no idea why. Sometimes I can see your name, sometimes I can't. I don't think Julie Alexander is here anymore. Tammy Horak says, so I've always had that feeling, and things happen that I've had that feeling. Things happen that I had that feeling. Now it's really strong all the time. I've been reading, soul searching. What else do you recommend to hone that skill? Exactly what you're doing. Notice you said you started out and it was just a thing, and now it's getting stronger. What you're doing is what's enhancing it. The more you work towards communicating with the other side or with your guides, meditation, I really do recommend meditation, sitting with spirit, even pulling oracle cards. Even if you just pull yourself an oracle card a day and sit there and ponder the card. Wow, that's a beautiful card. So here's your card. Here's your card, Tammy. This is a great card for today, right? Hi, Edwin. Spirit is sending you messages. The hawk is all about those divine. It's your birthday. It's Edwin's birthday. Happy birthday, Edwin. Happy birthday. And if I was to do an animal totem reading, so I'll just do an animal totem reading off of this card. I'm also supposed to tell you, please don't fly too close to the sun. I mean, this is not that kind of card, but I'm also supposed to tell you, don't fly too close to the sun. Don't get wrapped up in it. I understand. Thank you so much. Don't get wrapped up in it and make it all totally your whole entire existence. You guys, we are psychics. We are intuitives. We are mediums. We are trance mediums. We're working with spirit all the time, right? It is an integral part of our life, but you don't have to get so buried in it that nothing else exists. Make sure you're finding and doing things They want to talk about art for you. They want to talk about color. And that's what they're going with here. Make sure you have other interests as well that will help enhance this. You guys would be surprised how integral an art class would be, or painting, using pencils, anything with color to bring in color and craft, working on that solar plexus chakra really brings in communication, because you're working with your imagination. And when you engage your imagination allows more intuitive connection to come in. But make sure you keep it yourself in check. It is, and I'm just going to throw a bunch of us under the bus. Ego gets to be a big deal. Okay. Ego can be a big deal when it comes to being a reader. How is this backwards? Because we go, look what I can do. Look what I can do. Right. And we have to remember all the time, this is spirit. This is not us. I just saw something this morning where someone's like, and seriously, their words, I am awesome at what I do. I'm a master. And I thought, do I unfriend her? Because nobody is a master on this side. We are all learning every day in every way. So if you find a day that you're struggling more than another day to create connection, don't worry about it. It is not the end all do all. Spirit is not us. Exactly. I read this morning and I was like, what? Somebody forgot to check the ego at the door. And you have to check the ego at the door. Ego is not your amigo. And that's another thing. That's a whole other thing. I bought this coloring on your own tarot cards to be creative. How fun. How fun. So we all have this. We all have this ability to channel messages. I always say, this is not me. I'm a vessel for the message. Absolutely. And I don't care what you're doing in the intuitive world. I really don't. I know this is going to piss people off, and I just don't care. If it pisses you off, time to evaluate. If you're doing readings, you're channeling messages. If you're doing mediumship, you're channeling messages. If you're channeling messages. If you are doing Reiki, you are channeling healing. If you're doing shamanic work, you're channeling healing. There is no instance where this fleshy little body is doing the work. We are a channel. Our job is to create an acceptable and flowing, energetic body that will allow that to happen. So, make sure that these are things to pay attention to. I will delete somebody because I don't want that energy in my field. It's that simple. There's quite a few things I'll delete somebody for. Political posts. No, not really. I don't care what your political affiliation is. I don't care unless you try to put it on my page, and then I get pissy. But because that's your personal choice, right? Your personal choice to do whatever you want. But we are blessed to have our eyes open. Notice it didn't say awake. I don't know why that word bothers me so much. We're blessed to have our eyes open, even if it's just a little bit. Even if it's just a tiny little bit. To be able to see some of the things that are going on around us that we go, oh, hell no. I'd rather be able to go, oh, hell no, than to follow it hook, line, and sinker the whole way. Always. I would rather be that person. And that's why, woke schmoke. That is why Isis is spending time packing up some things I think that she wants. Isis is doing okay. She's having a little bit of, it's a rough time. I know, Ed, when I was waiting for someone to get pissy about your first fundraiser. I was. We're not going to talk about it on here, but I was waiting for that. So I will be the first person to try and debunk something. And why? Why would be debunking be an important part of what we do? Just let's throw out orb photos. Let's throw out orb photos. She's doing okay. They're both doing okay, all three of them. Why would we want to objectively look at orb photos? I'm in a group right now that I'm getting ready to step away from because, and I'll tell you why in a minute, but why would we want to look objectively at spiritual photography? This is a good topic. To me. Because it brings legitimacy and confidence. Okay, any other answers? There's no wrong answer. You guys can answer whatever the heck you want. But why would we be objective about things like that? Things are revealed for the truth because photoshopping exists. Amen. Can I get an amen? I was absolutely scared to put out my UFO photo because I'm like, everybody's going to be like, you photoshopped it. I didn't. I absolutely didn't. And there's nothing about it that's photoshopped or even edited except for the one where I pulled it in and I made it larger. Messages, is it real or is it Memorex? Not everything is what we want it to be. What a great answer. What a great answer. Because here's the thing. Sometimes it's going to be dust. Sometimes it's going to be dust. Sometimes it's going to be a bug in front of the camera on closed circuit. And it's important that we say that. It's important that we call bullshit bullshit. It is. Because when real things come across, there's so many people that see other people validate bullshit, and everybody jumps on the bullshit wagon and says, oh my gosh, I know that looks like bug antennas, but it's gotta be XYZ. Then we lose legitimacy. Hi, Gabriella. Then we lose the umph behind us, umph behind our word. Preach it. Preach it. We lose that umph. I don't want to lose my umph. I like my umph. But you'll see people jump on every bandwagon they see because they want to believe. I get that. You want to believe in everything. We do. I believe in unicorns and freaking dragons, but if dust goes across the front of a camera, I'm going to call it dust. Not everyone knows it's okay to collect no's. Isn't that true, Lisa? Lisa Phillips says, not everyone knows it's okay to collect no's. Doesn't that change your perspective? Like, I got to know. Yay. That's part of our class, our psychic development class, by the way, and our mediumship. So if you find something that you think is dust or smoke in a photo or just not as legitimate as you think, it's okay for us to say, I think that's, There's a group that if you discount anything, if you say, that's a really cool photo, and I think you are surrounded by spirit, but I think that particular thing right there might be lens flare. It might be this or it might be that. It might be a technical thing. Oh my God, you get roasted. And I'm like, you're not allowed to disagree. Who has ever felt like you're not allowed to disagree spiritually? Who has felt as if you say, I don't think that is how I feel, you're going to get roasted? I have felt that way. Absolutely. I love a teacher that says, You believe your way. I'm going to believe my way. We're going to have a lot of fun with this because we are at a different vibration. We don't have to all see it the same way. It is fun seeing orbs in real life instead of photos. I agree. Do I believe orbs are a thing? I absolutely do. They're fun to see. You can catch them every once in a while, even on live camera. Okay, you can catch them. Yeah, you have to be open. You had those moments with an ex-boyfriend. Yeah. And a lot of people that are just blooming, that are just starting out and learning that they're an intuitive and that they're just so beautiful, will have a lot of naysayers around them. There's a great way, polite ways to handle that. But when you guys are handling other people's information, just know it's okay to say no, but you don't have to be mean. Yeah, I caught one on my live, and I'm here going, I'm looking in the camera going, what the heck is there? There's nothing there. So, I don't know. That just seems like a thing today. So the 12 days of Christmas, you guys, make sure you head over. I've got to find, I need to stop touching things. That's what I need to stop doing. If you guys are getting in on the 12 days, make sure, I got to stop touching stuff. I really do. You go log in, right? Go sign up for the 12 days of Christmas. We're giving away a lot of stuff. Brad's on here. I don't know if Heidi's on here. The Highly Divine, that is one of the companies that is their new business that they're donating candles. So excited. Can't wait for those to arrive. We have cards coming. We have Tammy Manzo's giving away astrology reading. We have, well, I said cards. We have shamanic stuff. Of course, crystals. We're giving away crystals. What else do we have? I have a huge list of stuff. I have a huge list of stuff. I should have it in front of me, but I don't. So we have some organite coming. What else do we have? Good grief. We have a lot of stuff coming. I know. Very, very exciting. I'm very excited. It'll be at 3 p.m. Central. Will be the live draw each day, starting on December 14th. You must have your name through that link to be added to the giveaway. My Mystical Life members, which you can join here, will get a second ticket. They are the only ones that will get a second ticket. So it's simple. All you got to do is sign up. Is it a shameless plug? Absolutely. No. Thank you, Gabriella. We still have people donating. We still have people donating readings and merchandise for the 12 days. So we will be giving away multiple things each day, hopefully. And as those come in, their links and everything get put up on the webpage for everybody to go shop their web pages and their sites so they can find more incredible stuff for Christmas. So anybody that donates, you do get some advertising. And as a matter of fact, I do paid advertising on this as well. It just went out throughout Facebook. So what else do we have going on? Classes. We have classes. Psychic Development 1 and 2, 1 in January, Mediumship 1 in January, Reiki 1 in January, because we don't have enough to do in January. No, it's going to be a cold month. Is it too late to order the 12 Days of Christmas boxes? No, we have a couple left. We really don't have a whole lot left, but let me pull that up. I'll get you the link. This is the 12 Days of Christmas Advent calendars, right, guys? Advent calendars. And it is not too late. They go, and you can ship these to whoever you want. So if you buy it for a friend, just change the shipping on there and it'll go directly to your friend. That's the box. There they are. I just posted it. Have a good day, Bradley. But yes, thank you, Zenny, for asking. 12 days, and it's a different crystal for each day, and it's attractively packaged. Oh, let me show you guys what is. Do I have it up here? No, I don't have that up here. But I can in a hot second. This is the 12 Days of Christmas coming up. This is the December giveaway, you guys. This is the December giveaway for the membership. Really excited about this one. We wanted to have a really, really, really great piece to give away for the members for December. So if you're not a member of the My Mystical Life membership, in addition to all the classes and meditations and healing sessions and all the things that come with it, each month we give away an incredible crystal. If you would ever buy a ticket to buy a crystal, this would be the one for a raffle. So what I suggest is always, even if you just join for the crystal raffle, you guys, who on here has won a crystal from the raffle? Something from the My Mystical Life raffle. This piece is bigger than the palm of my hand. It doesn't really show because I don't have the quarter in there. This is Yaoganjin fluorite. And then that's candy fluorite around it. All this oranges and other colors are candy fluorite. But the Yaoganjin is some of the most coveted fluorite there is. It is from the second to mine, that gives the second clearest pieces of fluorite there are. Gorgeous stuff. And then this one is the 12 Days of Christmas Advent calendar. Each day you open a different box and there is something fun inside. There we go. Let me get rid of these. There we go. How do I get rid of them? There we go. Very excited. You won the cute little apple. You won the apple. That's right. It was a agate apple. Reminds you of pansies. Oh, this is a beautiful piece. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to tell you, I bought this as a personal piece. I bought this as a personal piece to put on my shelf. And when it got here, I went, oh, this is the December giveaway. I didn't know I was buying the December giveaway, but I was. So if you guys are interested in being in on the raffle for that, hey, why didn't you go up? There we go. Okay. You can go to mymysticallife.com membership and it'll take you there. $11.11 a month. It is a beautiful and unique piece. It's a very beautiful and unique piece. If it fits on a stand, I'll include a stand with it. If it fits on a stand, so you can set it up a little. Okay, guys, I can't wait for all my goodies to come that I ordered. I'm so excited, Tammy. This is your first order with us, right, Tammy Horak? This is your first order? No. I don't like that one. I mean, I like that one, but I'm not going to use this one. What is this one? Oh, those are Hawaii monocards. Hawaii cards. Oh, okay. We're going to pull one more card for that. And this one. Okay. All right. I'm looking. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have another sale here shortly. We're going to, when Sam gets home, maybe even before Sam gets home, we just had a bunch of road night come in. Spirit's really pushing on my earballs. We had a bunch of road night come in. Some material, I don't know what it is. And here's me, I'm stumped. What is that? So I have to ask Sam what it is. I'm like, don't know what that is. For those that didn't attend, and she's like, I forgot some of the stuff I got. And now it's like Christmas all over again. We had Rhyolite in this last sale that we didn't announce that we had. So you never know what's going to show up. This card is for Edwin because it's his birthday. It's his birthday. I need to have a little birthday song. We need to start celebrating birthdays, don't we? This is for Edwin. I'm going to upload a. I'm not even going to attempt to read that. Mahachohan Ragasi. Mahashohan Ragasi. Very violet flame feeling. I even read that backwards. That's a skill. Mahashohan. Yeah, that's right. Ragasi. We're going to start putting together. It's very violet flame. That's very, I put it back. What, you know who that is, Edwin? I don't pull from this deck very often. You guys are going to see me do something I don't do. I'm going to read from the book. I don't think I've ever read from the book on here. Ever. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. I'm looking it up. Well, that doesn't help. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Hold, please. I don't know if... Oh, jeez, it's Saint Germain. Oh no, one of his students was Saint Germain. You call on him for help with esoteric learning, spiritual teaching, and efforts towards world peace. It's a learning and teaching card. You've learned a lot from your experiences and relationships, and now it's time to pass that knowledge along to others. I'm reading from the book. Your current situation is bringing you opportunities for spiritual growth and teaching you some important life lessons. As soon as you understand and accept these lessons, old patterns will drop away and be replaced by wonderful new experiences. This person or situation is bringing you important information and lessons. Ask yourself, what's the blessing that this situation has brought to me? Your life purpose involves teaching. Forgive a teacher from your past, and you teach your urge to teach others. Sorry. Oh, I said hold please. Did I say hold please? I missed. And there is Lisa reading from the deck, or from the book. I could have, it makes complete sense. It does make sense for Edwin. It does make sense for everyone. We're going to pull another card. This card is, we do learn something new every day, right? Day you don't. Day you don't. We're here to learn stuff new all the time. Teacher of Saint Germain. I'm like, you can see the violet flame there. I knew there's violet flame there. Oh, boy, Lisa needs to meditate today. She needs to sit down and chill her shit out. I am getting so much of an inflow of messages and energy that I have a vice on my head right now where they're like, you're not doing this fast enough. And that's why I start talking really fast is it's just a thing that I do when we have messages come across. When I have messages come across. Okay, here's our healing card for the day. I love these cards. These are the Hawaiian healing intentions. So this comes with an intention. This comes with an intention for you for the day. So throw this intention into your day to be brave. Koa, koa. Brave, bold, fearless, have some courage. My intention is to be courageous by silencing my fears, changing my thoughts, and boldly standing by my higher calling. Once again, my intention is to be courageous by silencing my fears, changing my thoughts, and boldly standing by my higher calling. How many people feel as if we are put here to do more than what we're doing? Just give me a throw up of hands. Me. Who feels like we're here as humans to do more than what we're presently doing, either as a collective or as yourself? Koa, koa. I do. Yeah, major eclipse is coming. Awesome. I'm glad that you guys are answering yes, because we are. Hi, Stace. Hi, Stace. We're here for so much more. We're here to learn lessons and create change. This coffee is like freezer cold. So what is it you can do today to silence a fear, to put a fear, to not just silence it, but to put it to bed, to put it to rest, to not have to deal with it again? Let me tell you what I did. I booked a dental appointment. You guys, sounds funny, right? So I was like, what? You have no idea. I haven't been to the dentist in 18 years. 18 years. I have immense, huge paralyzing white coat syndrome. And even just talking about it makes me a little out of breath, just knowing that I have to go to the dentist. I'm grinding my teeth or something like that, and I've maybe bruised a tooth. Don't get me wrong. I take excellent care of my teeth. I clean my own teeth. That bad, guys. I clean my own teeth. I have the tools to do this. So I'm just terrified. But I know that if I continue the way I'm going, it's going to be worse. If it's not that I bruised a tooth, then I'm going to be in for something, a whole nother level of terrify Lisa, and I'm going to have to go back. I'd rather get one and done. If it's a cavity, take care of it, please, right now, because I cannot come back without nerve pills. Without nerve pills, I'm not coming back. My last doctor that I went to 5 or 6 years ago, for a year, it's an appointment you're supposed to have all the time. He says, next time you go to come in here, call the office. We'll give you 3 days worth of meds beforehand, because I work myself up so much. But it's my issue. I have to work on that. I have to put that fear to rest and be an adult at 50 years old that goes, I can go to the dentist and not be afraid. I wouldn't want to be around me for the next 30 days, though, while I wait for that appointment. You cry every time. It's something I have to work on. It's something I have to work on. It's a fear I need to work on. So I created change. I made the appointment, which was a big deal for me. I felt like a superhero then to making the appointment. I was like, look at me, I'm an adult. So, it's important to sometimes step up and go, I can create the change, because I don't want to have to worry so much about if I was to have to go to the dentist, something like that. You're so anxious, you get cold sores from it, which doesn't help when you go to the dentist, right? They're not going to let you come in. And I do that. I get cold sores too. So we have to find something. Think about the thing that stops you from doing other things, and can you resolve it? Can you do the Koa thing and let it, and be courageous and say, I'm going to meet this head on, because that's how I create change. I'm going to go create some change in my home. I'm going to put my jewelry desk together today. I have the hankering to do some jewelry. Dr. Micah has relaxing tapes for women to use in labor. You just get nervous having to go to the dentist. Yeah. So find something to be courageous. I feel courageous because I made an appointment, which sounds so juvenile. But you guys, I'm actually going to record some hypnosis for myself, and be like, chill the hell out. Okay. So, Monday's class is on chakras. We have a chat class on the 13th. We have intuitive practice on the 20th. We are going to talk about the history of pagan Christianity, or Christmas, on the 27th. So on the 3rd, we have a healing session. I'm not quite sure if I'm doing the healing session or if Sam's doing the healing session. We have the crystal giveaway on the 4th. This is all membership stuff. We have Johanna Burkhart is donating a guided meditation for the group for December. So that's a nice switch. Then we have movie night on the 11th. Maybe. I put it in the newsletter as a maybe, because of Isis and Aaron and Ramses is down in Texas, because one of our members, Joanne Thompson, passed away, which is Isis's mother. So they're dealing with that. And then that is the same goes for the intuitive development chat on the 14th. I will be doing a trance healing session on the 17th. I think I'm going to make it a Facebook event that we can all enjoy. And then the 24th, we're doing a member spotlight, and I need to pick someone to do a member spotlight on, or I think it might be the person that wins the crystal in this next on Saturday. So that's what we have going on. Wednesday. Okay. I have to write some things down because if I don't, I will not remember them. Okay. Any questions we have this morning about anything we have going on? How to get involved in the 12 days of Christmas? How to get your name in there? Anything like that? See, I move on so quickly. Now I'm like, January, we have some really great classes coming. We have house clearing, how to sage your home and clear your home on January 3rd. We have, I think Sam's going to do a crystal class on the 10th. We have Reiki 1 on the 9th. If you guys check the newsletter, you'll see the dates for the classes that we have coming up in January. Intuitive practice. And then we're going to talk interdimensionally on the 24th, 2, 3, 4. Past life meditations. We have a lot of stuff coming up in January as well. So there's just 23rd is okay. Let's put this in here. This is okay. I got it. Okay, guys, I'm out. I'm gonna go put my jewelry bench together. I took a day off yesterday. I had a wonderful. Maybe that's why I feel so energized today. Not just like I have a lot of energy, but spirit is like really flowing today. Yes. The calendar of events is on the website, on the webpage, but you can also find it on My Mystical Life, which is a Facebook page, or Late Bloomers, Healers, and Intuitives, which is our Facebook group. My Mystical Life. So you're on something. You'll find it. It's pinned to the top of those two pages, though. I should pin it to the top of my personal profile as well. Because sometimes I post to that, sometimes I don't. It seems to be where the trolls are. Isn't that crazy? All right, guys. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Find light. Find love. Find joy. Feel divine. Because you are. And I might get on this evening. If I decide to, I will make an event that will be posted on My Mystical Life. Maybe Mr. Fry will jump on with me. He's in. Dog needs to drink. He is in South Carolina, so maybe he'll join with me. All right, guys. Everybody have a wonderful day. Bye.